Hello everyone. While the players are setting up, I will talk to everyone about what's going to be happening over the next week. So today is our Christmas Day celebration. I hope everyone is ready for that. You good now? Alright, let me set up chat real quick, because I can only do that while the stream is live, unfortunately, because of the software I use. So, how was your Christmas? Good. A lot happened over today, though. This day has been... Ow, my ears. There we go. This day has been quite hectic. Oh, we had a bit of a death in the family. It's fine. We in this family are much used to death. But it's just been kind of a hectic day because but luckily enough, I am here now and I'm ready to enjoy myself. Trust me, a lot of players love making characters for my campaign, so let's switch over to that now, shall we? Whew. Hello. Okay. Starting off, you have a class in mind now?
I've gone over in my mind, and I have finally decided I'm going for Soul Reaper.
Soul Reaper, eh? Well, that sounds perfectly and lovely. You can check the Soul Reaper class to see what you get, but first, let's actually, get into it. First of all, I need a name.
Name is... Okay.
Yes?
Okay, I have the perfect name. Ryujin Narukami.
Alright, Ryujin. Let me see
my friends
here.
call me Ryu. But my friends call me Ryu.
Ryu? Alright, very well. Please rename yourself that in the server so I can keep track of everything. Let's start at the beginning. So, all Shinigami start in their graduating week of the Academy. The Academy, on average, takes about 60 years to complete, although some have done it in as little as 20. The actual minimum is 10, as you are expected to fail classes multiple times. Every time you fail a year, you get sent back to that year. So, there you go. So, knowing this, how old is your character? And were you born inside or outside of the Soul Society? Are you a human that died, or were you born in the Soul Society?
I would say I'll be born in the Soul Society.
Okay, so where are you from within the Soul Society? The Soul Society is basically a larger carbon copy of Earth, including continents, although the continents are shifted around a little bit.
I'd say I'm from the Rukon district.
Okay, straight from the homeland itself. All right.
Yes.
Homeland itself, right in the heart of everything. A very important place amongst the Soul Society. A lot of very important people are from such a place. All right, in that case, we can begin with the good stuff then. How old is your character? And how long did it take him to graduate from the Academy? Average for a normal Shinigami is 60 years. Someone similar to, like, Aizen did it in 20.
Okay, if I'm gonna be like... I'd rather do it like... Wait, you said the minimum was 10, right?
The minimum was 10, but no one's ever done it in, like, 10 years before.
Okay, what about... Okay, how long did it... But I'd rather do it like... I want to do it a little bit like Aizen, but I want to do it my way. Like, I graduated in 21 years.
21 years? So you lost an extra year?
Yes.
Struggled with a specific class and got sent back?
Actually, on second thought, actually, nah. I'll just do it like that. 20 straight.
20 straight. All right. So you're a bit of a prodigy in the Shinigami then.
Yeah, just be like, but I'd be like, I'd have more of a personality than Toshiro Hitsugaya.
So you
I'd have
only
more of a
failed
personality.
every class once. Probably on your first attempt of the class.
Yes, that actually would make a lot of sense because like you only try something once, and then if you fail at it, it just gives you motivation to work harder.
So another thing to note is that the final year of the academy is very tense. The final year of the academy that you are currently in, you're actually given your Zanpakuto on your graduating year, like at the very end of your second to last year here. So you do have your Zanpakuto. They actually give the academy students their Zanpakuto a little bit earlier nowadays, thanks to how many people are joining the Shinigami. We'll get into like the roleplay and everything when we actually start the campaign. The academy grounds is no longer on the Serite grounds. They're actually two separate locations. But
Okay, where is it?
so it's still within like the district of the Shinigami. It's just not near. It's just not within the Serite. It's 40 miles south of the Serite.
Okay, I understand.
It's just another ground because the world has gone through a population boom, and since it is 2047, basically the largest population boom in history for Earth is starting to hit the Soul Society.
Oh, I get it.
So, how old are you?
Well, I'd say now I'd be about 22.
22? So
Yeah.
22 on top of your 20 years?
Yeah, so around. Actually, how about?
Or were you a Shohoan? Because the Shohoan do enslave children. Because you could start younger. You could start as how the Shohoan are known to start as young as 3 to 5. The Shohoan have a nasty habit of like recently in times have a nasty habit of kidnapping like orphans and children and putting them into quite harsh training camps to train as a Shohoan member.
Yeah,
This
but
is
wouldn't I
thanks.
have Sorry, wouldn't I have a natural hatred for the Shohoan?
I mean, that's up to you. Did the brainwashing work on you or not? That's up to you. But I mean, it's up to you if you're a part of the clan.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn.
No, I'd rather have more of a personality this time.
All right, hold on. Let me pick the other book up now. I pulled a muscle in my right arm, so I'm a little bit slower. In that case, you're around, like, after the academy, you'd be around, like, what, 43, 44-ish?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, how old was Renji?
He was, like, 200 to 300.
Yeah, damn teenager.
Nope, I'd, like... Rukia literally says her age in the first episode, like, the first episode. Hell, I think she even says it in the manga as well. And someone did the calculations. Rukia was alive during the Industrial Revolution.
So that would mean that. Oh yeah, because her sister was Byakuya's wife.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Byakuya was around during the Turn Back the Pendulum arc, so...
That means that, holy crap.
Yeah, all the souls in the Soul Society are incredibly old. Hell, the current first captain is over 1,000.
Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, because 1,000-year blood war.
Yeah. So, like, everyone's really, really old. Like, 44, 42, that's very, very young in the Soul Society. That is incredibly young.
Yeah, I just start out young. But what about Toshiro?
Toshiro, we don't know his exact age, but judging by flashbacks, we can probably guess that he's somewhere in his like low hundreds, like 110, 120-ish.
That makes sense.
Because there is like a scale. Basically, think of it like for every 1 year that passes, so for every like 10 years that pass is equivalent to, it's actually more like 11 and a half years that pass. a Shinigami will age by 1 year.
Wow. In that case, I still look good in my 40s.
Yeah. We also know that it happens around like because Toshiro ages incredibly. Toshiro is actually a good example of this. Toshiro ages incredibly quickly at first, and then once his soul kind of reaches maturity and its power starts to be awakened, his aging slows down considerably for a very long period of time, around 60 years. So we know that the soul's strength and its power can affect your aging. So if you're very, very strong, your soul will age slower. That's why Yamamoto, despite being 3,000 years old, is still alive.
Holy shit. Okay, I can roll with that. Thank you.
So you can read up all this on the lore chat if you wish, because I just suggest reading the entire lore chat.
All right, thanks.
But all right, so you're 44, quite young for Shinigami. Depending on what squad you join, you might not live to be much older, but whatever.
Wait, are you saying I might not even be that? I'm saying I might be old. Wait, which? If it's Kenpachi, then I'm saying.
The 11th squad has an average lifespan of about 4 years, 4 to 7 years.
What about Unohana?
Unohana's squad, the 4th squad, has a very high lifespan, about 50 years before they usually die.
Okay, fair point. So, like, what's the longest lifespan squad?
Out of all of them, I think it's actually the 9th squad. Because the 9th squad rarely sees direct combat.
And that makes sense. What about Toshiro?
Toshiro's squad does see combat occasionally. They are basically the wireframing squad. They are the ones who pick up the slack where other squads may fail, so they do see combat occasionally.
Okay, so what's their lifespan?
Hold on, I have this one. I have all of them written down, but about 12 to 50 years, similar to... It really depends on how frequently you're put into combat, but they do paperwork jobs, so...
I'll take it.
Hold on, you don't even know what the squads do yet.
Okay, fair.
I mean, you probably have an inclination of what they do, but just based on what you know about the manga and the show. However, first, let's actually take a step back, right? Before we decide what squad you're in, that's a thing you have to do in your own time in roleplay in game. Let's take a step back, all right? Let's take a step back a little bit further and go to where you were born, because we know where you lived, but let's see where you were born, shall we? Yep. Do you know how to use Avery?
Avery. What's that?
It is the dice bot. If you go into the roles channel and type lowercase r space 1d100, we can find out where you were born. These are your backstory rolls.
Okay, so Avery, that's in the chat.
Mm-hmm. It's a roll. It's in the roles chat.
Alright, just gotta...
And then...
Alright, what is going on?
Like this.
Okay, just...
Yes, it's in the Discord server. There you are. So if you type in !r space 1d100, it should roll for you. This is the dice bot we this is the dice bot we primarily use because you can do crazy stuff like this with it.
Okay, dice bot. Where's that? Dice bot. Where is it? Where's it?
It's in the roles chat.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, and then you just type it in as if you're typing a message.
Okay.
It's a bit weird. It's very finicky as well. If it's not the exact command at once, it won't do it.
Okay. So basically,
The
okay.
give me one moment. Let me situate everything because I need to get the second book out.
So I gotta download the app or open it.
No, you don't. You can just use it in the server.
Oh, so I just type in like this, like say 1D20.
It needs to be, yeah, it needs to be exclamation point R space. And it cannot be a capital R. It has to be a lowercase r.
R space.
Yeah, like that. It's exclamation point R space 1D100.
Okay.
I also realize if you just type in exclamation point R, it'll roll a D20 for you.
Exclamation point R. I don't see it.
You're putting a space there. Get rid of the space.
Okay, so exclamation point R.
No capital R.
Uh,
Are you hitting space on reflex?
Hold on. I'll try.
Are you on your phone?
Yes.
Yeah, your phone will naturally do it for you. You gotta erase that space.
Okay.
Your phone will put a space there for you. There you go. Like that.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah, I had trouble with that too, because your phone will detect that's the end of a sentence and it'll put a space next to an exclamation point.
Okay, I got it. So, okay, that roll doesn't count.
So just type in exclamation point R space 1D100. Like type the numbers themselves and you should be good. Like that.
Exclamation point R and space 1D100.
Yes.
D100.
And you can do it. 62.
Oh, crud.
Alright, there we go. So your birthplace, let's find out here.
But if hopefully I'm not, hopefully, if I'm nobility, then it's gonna be cool.
You were born at a midwife's house.
Wait, what?
A midwife's house?
Okay, so I see.
Yeah, your birth was mostly unplanned as you came very early or very late. At the time, not much was known of when you would be born, but you ended up being born at a midwife's house your family had. A midwife is like a wet nurse, basically.
So basically, wouldn't I be born under nobility?
No. That's not what that means. That is a different role.
Oh. Yeah, well.
This is just where you were born. So write that down. You were born at a midwife's house.
Okay. Born at scrap. Okay. Let's see. Just gotta write that down. Okay. All right.
All right, there you go. And now we can do family. So roll me another D100, same as you did before.
Okay. Exclamation point.
Let me randomize the chart real quick. Okay, go.
1D100. Please give me something good.
23. You have no parents.
I can live with that.
Yeah, you had absent parents. You did not have anyone to actually raise you that was directly related to you. So you get to roll on the absent parents chart. So roll me another D100 to see what exactly raised you.
Okay.
You never knew your parents.
Exclamation point R flag.
Okay.
Space. 1 D100. Ah, 74.
64.
Hey, man.
One below that. All right. So you were raised. Oh, that's actually, pretty normal. All right. Roll me a 1d12. You were raised by an adoptive family. You were adopted when you were younger.
1d12.
Yep.
Okay.
This is a surprisingly normal backstory already. Damn.
Exclamation point R 1d12.
10. No, this actually makes a lot of sense. This backstory is like weirdly normal. You were adopted by a family of Shinigami, which makes sense. The birth rate of Shinigami is incredibly low, so you were adopted by two Shinigami. They were your parents, and they probably raised you to be a Shinigami. That's how you got into the academy so young, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So there you go. Write that down. Write that down. And then actually, could you roll me a 1d2? Let's see who your parents are.
Okay. Okay. 1d2.
Yes. Okay,
I got a
now
1.
roll me a second one. Another 1d2, and then we'll get on to the Shinigami's specific rolls. 2, and then roll me 2d12.
Okay. So how do I do multiple rolls at once?
Literally just replace the 1 with a 2.
So do 2d12.
Yep. You gotta make sure you do it in that exact specific way, though, where the dice bot will not recognize it.
Exclamation point. 2d 2d12.
Yes, 2d12.
Okay.
Ooh,
11.
that's a really weird combo. Okay, yeah, you were raised by a named NPC, huh? Okay, so you were raised by the 11th Squad's page, which is weird. A page is a position of a recently assigned position created in the Shinigami within the last 60 years or so. And it is specifically a position, the last 20 years, to assist the captain and lieutenant at their job. You were raised by the 11th Squad's page, and so your mother was the 11th Squad's page, which is actually a named NPC, funnily enough, and they're female as well, which is perfect. And then your father was in the 5th Squad. Your father was in Shinji Squad, specifically. The financing squad. So, yeah, there you go. Write that down.
In squad.
I hope this doesn't encourage you to join the 11th squad, as that is a very dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, I'm still going with Talk Hero Squad.
Alright. I don't think you want to do that either.
Other is in Squad 11.
Yes, she's the page of Squad 11. Funnily enough, she's also the only female in Squad 11.
Alright, what's next?
And then, alright, next after that, we do your lifestyle. So roll me 3d6.
Alright. Exclamation point.
Mm.
3d6?
Yep, 3d6.
3,
Actually,
5, 6, 14.
Pretty sure. Yeah, you lived a comfortable lifestyle. Roll me a 1d100.
Okay.
This backstory is just really good, man. Like, it's just...
Okay, I think I can copy this.
Yeah, copy-paste would probably be best.
And you said 1d100.
Yes, 1d100.
83.
What the fuck is going on? This backstory is actually, like, good and wholesome. You lived in a mansion.
What? What?
Yeah. 83 plus 10 is 93. You lived in a mansion when you were younger. When your parents were rich when they adopted you. You're fucking Ani, apparently. Yeah, your parents were rich when they adopted you. You lived in a mansion your entire life. Well, you're not nobility. You're the closest thing to. Okay. Let's see how you grew up. When you're ready, roll me 3d6.
Alright. 3d6.
Yep, 3d6.
Oh, wrong one. I
Forgot to put the space. If you're even a single syllable off, it won't do anything.
13.
What the fuck is going on here?
Huh?
Oh my god, something has to happen here. Okay, I had a favorably normal childhood. I had several friends and I was very popular. My childhood was a remarkably happy one. You gain a boon. Roll me a 1d10. And Drago might not be talking, but I can tell you what, this is a stark contrast to his character.
What's Draco talking about?
Oh my god. We still can't hear you if you're trying to talk. 1d10, please.
Alright. 9.
9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
That's anyway.
Actually, that's pretty cursed. That is affirmatively cursed. Okay. So you get a item I don't think I've actually given a player before in the campaign because they're pretty rare and pretty minuscule. You get a locket of conduction of keto.
What does that do?
So it specifically, any keto spells below level 50, just write this down. It's an attunement item, so you have to attune to it, but once you do, any keto spells below level 50 have half of their scaling cost.
In other words, they're half as powerful?
No, just write down, they have half of their scaling cost.
Locket.
Remember how I said there's AP and HP?
Yeah.
When you cast a keto spell, you can amp it up by putting more AP into it, and that's called scaling.
So basically, any
So
keto spell.
Go on.
So like any keto spells I cast would be basically any keto spells below level 50. They would be half of the energy I used, or they would just be stronger.
Yeah, so when you scale it, it's basically you have to pay a certain amount. So, like, say there's a keto that has, like, the scaling of 10, right? So every time you want to scale it up another level, it takes 10 AP. For you, with that locket, it would take 5.
Whoa, so we'll just call half.
Yeah, not the actual activation, but increasing its power costs half, so long as it's below level 50.
So what is it called? The Locket of Keto Reduction?
It is a locket of keto channeling. And it's any keto type spell, so Kaido, Bakudo, and Hado spells.
So the Way of Destruction, the Way of Binding, the Way of Healing, I can use all those?
Yes, so long as the spell is 49 or lower. You still have to like learn the spells on your own, but so long as the spells are 49 or lower, they have half the scaling, minimum of 1.
Oh, sweet.
That is a very powerful starting item. This character literally has the world handed to him right now. This is such a good fucking backstory thus far. It's not even funny.
Huh?
Okay, well, let's get to why you became a Shinigami, shall we? Roll me a 1d6. And as far as the locket, you can explain like where you got it from later. Okay. Or like why you have it. But you got it in your childhood.
Okay.
And then just roll me a 1d6.
Okay. 1d.
1d6.
6.
5. I was a bit of a ruffian. I grew up fighting, no matter what. But my parents refused to acknowledge it until it became dangerous to everyone around me. Instead of punishing me harshly, they sent me to the academy instead to train my ability to fight.
That sounds awesome.
So there you go. Write that down. So you were a bit of a ruffian when you were younger. Instead of punishing you, your parents saw potential in what you do. Unfortunately, Juby's not playing as a Hollow. He's playing as a proper Shinigami, thank you very much, with a surprisingly wholesome backstory, funnily enough. Okay, yeah. Roll me a 1d12 plus 1. We move on to your life events now.
Okay.
Life events are events that shaped your life. We'll get to those, don't worry.
Alright. 1d6.
1d12 plus 2.
Oh.
Alright. 1d12 plus 2 for you, because, yeah, you're a soul in the Soul Society.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, we can.
I told you, Shin. He's the luckiest player I have ever seen.
Well, let's see about that one.
1d12, 8.
So 10 total. So you get 10 life events, which is actually pretty standard. Okay, roll me a 1d100.
Okay.
We're starting off on your life events here. Also, my headphones are dying.
Darn.
That's an
Why?
awful tragedy.
What?
Not so lucky anymore.
You just had to jinx me, Draco.
In the Call of Cthulhu, that would have been an amazing role, to be honest.
Yeah, what? Yeah, but we're not in freaking Call of Cthulhu.
Roll me a 1d12 for awful tragedies.
Uh,
I mean, every main character has their tragedies.
yeah, good. I'll give you that one.
I mean, some of these aren't technically too bad. Okay, 3! A hostile encounter with a mysterious group of cloaked individuals left you scarred for life, leaving you without an arm.
Oh,
Okay.
that okay.
So,
okay.
you can answer what happened there. Maybe it was like a group of rebels or something, or like a group of like insurgents, because those do exist within the Soul Society. They try and take down the Shinigami all the time.
So basically,
You can answer
traitors?
that. Yeah, you can answer that question. But as far as it goes, you lose an arm. So let's talk about what that does. Now, luckily enough for you, if you manage to get into the Shinigami, which I highly doubt it at this point now, but if you manage to get into the Shinigami, you do have a chance to get it back, because they do have technology to regrow limbs. But as far as it goes right now, you're afflicted with the following debuffs until your arm is repaired. As in, like, grown back or something. So, let me get those out. They're very deep in my notes. Here we go. Tell me when you are ready. Here we go. Alright. Unfortunate, an unfortunate roll at an unfortunate time. Well, this just kind of cements him in as a keto build, honestly. Which is unfortunate. I mean, the worst thing that could happen to him now is he gets, like, soul cancer, honestly. That would probably be pretty bad. Although soul cancer does have buffs to it at the very least.
Oh, he muted himself.
That's okay. As far as everything else goes...
I didn't mute myself.
It showed you were muted.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Okay, so... Arm. You get the following debuffs until your arm is regrown. Are you ready?
Yep.
So you have a -10 to all rolls involving strength and dexterity.
-10.
You reduce your... Yes. You reduce your AC by 2. And you cut your carry capacity in half. So there you go.
Cut carrying capacity in half. What else?
You reduce your AC by 2, and then the -10 to all strength and dex rolls. That's it.
Alright.
Unfortunate. Alrighty then. So, moving on, let's go to your next life event. Roll me another D100.
Oh. 13.
Ooh. Just avoiding a tragedy. A tragedy is a 12 on this one, so That is another
Sure.
boon. Roll me another d10.
Okay. Come on, give me something good. 5.
5.
Damn it.
You grow 2 extra arms.
Actually, if I grow to like an Asha, that'd be awesome.
No, unfortunately not, but you do get something remarkably useless. Actually, no. That's a 6. This is a 5. Okay. I mean, it's somewhat useful. Roll me a 1d100. You gain 1 Gothic trinket.
Gothic shrink. Okay. 1D100.
A
Yes,
victorious duelist's arm.
you get a Gothic trinket from the wizard table.
$80.
You get so add to your inventory the scale of a dark dragon. Specifically the dark dragon known as Cinderella. So there you go.
Scale of the Dark Dragon Cinderella.
Yes, it was traded to you, is what it says I should suggest. So you got this through a trade, probably online.
And what does this do?
It's for you to find. Well, we're going to have to take a little bit of a quick sec because my headphones are now officially dead and I can't hear anything. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, hopefully this is not going to die. Hello? Oh, wait. This is strange. Oops. That's a me. That's a me mess up right there. Hold on, I connected my headphones to the wrong device. Let me reconnect those to the correct device. Can you just connect again? No. There we go. Let me connect them properly. This happens occasionally, you know how it is. There we go. Hello?
I understand. Yep.
Okay, we're back in business. So, yeah. Let me get back to the screen real quick. Make sure everything is still working.
Yep.
All right, looks like we are good. Okay, all right, moving on. So we just went over another life event. Did I give you the thing or no?
Yep.
The dark scale from Cinderella.
Yes, that's up for you to find out.
Okay. Say,
yeah.
a part of me wants to be like, I want to put on where my arm used to be.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Wait, I can actually do that?
I mean, nothing is stopping you from just sticking it there like a slab of armor. It's a scale about the size of 2 human hands.
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, I'll just put it there like where my hand used to be.
All right.
Oh, how would you stick it where your hand used to be since your arm is gone? You can use it as like a shoulder pad.
I mean, keep in mind, he probably has a prosthetic arm because the debuff specifically says when you get a prosthetic arm, these are the following debuffs that you have.
Oh, okay.
So basically, if I have a prosthetic arm, those are the debuffs.
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Next roll, boon.
Yes.
Get 3 magic arms.
I don't think there's any of them like that. I mean, technically, you can get like a Quincy prosthetic, which would be amazing for you right now, but the chances of that are like 1 in a couple thousand. So, go ahead, roll me a 1d100.
Rick, you are the luck. Okay. You are the luckiest player I know. Sorry for messing up your name. I know we have another friend. Sorry. Joey, you are the luckiest person I know. Hit it.
Let's find out. There's going to be another tragedy right here. 53. No, that's just work. So you worked a job for a while. Could you roll me 2d6?
All right. 2d6.
For sinners, work is the worst.
6 and 4.
6 and 4, 10. You get 100,000 yen.
Ain't bad.
Make me another life event.
Hold on, just gotta add that
to the money.
Well, what type of yen?
Soul Society yen.
What the frick? I remember what you said last time. Isn't the conversion rate on that like 7 to 1?
Yeah, but like, there's no way you can find anyone to convert it.
Well, that kind of doesn't make any sense for prolonged missions in the human realm.
They don't actually like. There's no like conversion rate, right? The Shinigami don't convert it because that would be breaking their own law. 31. That's an enemy just scooted by a love interest.
What?
Yep. 30 is a love interest. 31 is an enemy. You make an enemy, you get a rival. Roll me a 1d100.
Okay. Right.
Why do they dislike you? Let's find out.
3.
Hurry? It's a homeless guy.
What?
Roll me a 1d100 to see why they don't like you.
I got again?
Yeah,
Yep.
another 1d100.
Okay. 1d100. 74.
Okay, so... Alright, so this person was at one point part of a bandit group, which you then basically had all of them thrown in prison. It specifically says you broke up a bandit group in some way, and this is the last remaining member.
Oh. Cool.
Probably beat them up when he was a child.
Certainly, with how violent he was.
I can live with that.
Alright.
A homeless man with gang connections.
Go ahead, make me another D100 roll.
Hold on, I got homeless man enemy.
Yep, you don't know his name.
Oh, that's worse.
Yes, it certainly is.
That means he could strike at any time.
1
D100.
Okay.
I mean, at least you haven't got, like, teleported to the underworld yet.
88.
Maybe I spoke a little bit too soon, because teleportation is on the chart. So you are rolling on the Strange Encounters chart. Roll me a D100.
Great.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, it's unlikely. If he gets it, I'll be fucking amazed.
He gets teleported to where I am.
No, unfortunately he does not. Instead... Ooh. That's a really weird one. Okay, make a... What is this? Hold on, someone has sent me a very important message. Okay, just making sure, sorry. Okay, so this is a weird one. Hold on, this is like a paragraph I have to read.
Oh, man.
So you're a Shinigami, so that would be this version of it. So, while in the academy... This one's really weird. While in the academy, you were sent out on a mock mission to the human world to gain experience. However, during this time, you were sent to a house. This house was strange in the human world. It felt almost abandoned yet occupied simultaneously. Then you had seen something very odd. A creature faster than lightning, wielding a strange mask and a club able to bash any door or wall down. You ran as fast as you could and told your instructor that there had to be a hollow inside the house. When they went in, nothing was amiss.
Okay, so what I gotta roll?
Nothing. Write down that you saw the Oni of Katakura Town. Nothing bad, nothing good. You just saw something weird. That's it.
Ah, a lesser demon comes to make a deal with you.
That was actually if he would have rolled 10 higher, that would have been what it was.
Alright, what's next?
Another D100.
I'm assuming he would have gotten a level in the center
80.
class for that.
You would have gotten different options, but yes. 80.
I'm wishing one of these to get my arm back.
You're gonna need to roll in the 90s for that one, my friend, or really good on a boon in the low teens. But avoid a love interest and a tragedy. So, 80. You make an ally. All right, sounds good. Roll me a 1d100.
Okay, 1D. Okay. Mhm. 15.
15? That's actually a weird one. Okay, roll me another 1d100.
Mhm. 11.
What the fuck? That's actually something no one's gotten before.
Huh?
Okay, so instead of it being another person or another creature, part of your Ryoku itself has come to life somehow through either a great traumatic event, I think I know what it was, or something horrible happening to you or someone around you. Your Ryoku has adapted and taken on a life of its own in some mysterious way. It follows you around almost perfectly, yet is animate and angry. You get the Shadow Blessing boon.
Shadow Blessing?
I believe that is what it's called, unless I wrote it down improperly in my book. Let me check real quick. You get Animated Shadow. 1. Alright, now that the technical difficulties of Firefox randomly crashing on me are gone, let's get this show on the road then, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you got 2 more life events, roll them.
Alright, 2 more life events. Just gotta get back on rolls. And 1d100.
36. That's an enemy.
Again?
Yeah, you got another enemy.
Got into a lot of fights.
Roll me a 1d100.
I'd it be like a random orphan?
I mean, that's basically one of them.
Just like a random orphan child he beat up.
Although it's unlikely that he rolls within 10 of his previous rolls. Go ahead. I smacked my lips real hard together. Now.
Exclamation point on 62.
62.
You got Ichigo as your enemy.
No, named NPCs are 98, 99, and 100. But you did get a hollow.
I can live with that.
Hold on. Roll me a 1d100.
$35.
I like the way this is going. All right, roll me a 1d12. Okay, alright. So, while you were in the academy, upon going to Reikamundo for the first time in an excursion to the city of Nell, a distant hollow had sniffed your scent out, deciding that it liked the way you smelled. The hollow, known as the Wendigo, hunts you.
Okay. I like
That would fit my character more as an enemy.
Also, I will also say, for killing the Wendigo, you will get more EXP for killing him.
So basically, killing your enemies will give you way more XP?
Yes, I encourage you to try and do something with them.
Awesome. Enemy, the Wendigo.
Yes, the hollow known as the Wendigo. So he gets advantage on survival checks to try and track you. Alrighty then. You get this is your last one, so go ahead.
Alright. Come on, no bullshit, no bullshit.
Maybe you'll get like a really good buff. You never know. Oh.
Please just give me something good. Come on. Anything good. Anything good, please.
Oh, something truly strange occurs.
Nani the fuck?
Something truly strange occurs. I like this chart. It usually ends in hilarious events. Roll me a D100.
One Fang shows up.
Yes, it murders you instantly by touching you. That does not happen, by the way. 83? Okay, 1d10.
Okay.
D10. D10.
Okay, just exclamation point.
Ow.
R1 D100
10. 1d10.
7.
7. Oh, wow. Actually, that's really good, yeah.
How good we talking?
You just gain an ability once per day. Which is actually perfect with your handicapped lifestyle. So, you gain over channel. You can use over channel once per day.
Over. What does that do?
It's a wizard ability. I believe it's Invocation Wizard. So, you've always studied on how to push your body further and further when it comes to casting spells. Any spell that you can cast, which does damage, and is below level 5 or lower, which is level 50 or lower, you can use over channel on.
So basically, I can just push it.
Yeah, let me read to you what over channel does. So, its other effects don't matter because you can't use it more than once per day, right? It's just a once per day ability. It's really funny because the backstory rolls have kind of pushed you in a really weird direction. So, what over channel does is it allows you to conjuration, divination. God damn it. Invocation. And right here, it is a 14th level ability, over channel. You can increase the power of your spells beyond their normal point. So, the first time you deal damage with a spell that is 1st level or to 5th level, so in this campaign, you multiply the number of levels of spell slot by 10, and that is the level. So anything from 50 and lower, you can do this on. So if you have like Hotto number 49, you can do this on it. you can choose, instead of rolling the dice, you can instead choose to do maximum damage with the spell.
Okay.
So you can just choose to do max damage with the spell.
Great boss snooker.
Really good, yeah. Especially because it can work on anything from 50 and lower, so long as it does damage.
That is pretty awesome.
Okay, we only got a couple more rolls here.
Couple more.
Yeah, those were your life events. It takes like 2 hours to make a character.
Okay.
But we're coming on to the end of the stream here soon, so I'm going to try and get as much done as I can with you here, because now we get your fateful moments. Roll me a 1d...
Fateful?
Yes, these are kind of smaller things that happened in your life to shape you, in a way. Roll me a 1d12.
Okay.
Three. You get 3 fateful moments. Roll me a 3d20.
Okay, that means... Okay, give me something good.
Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I can bring
12,
it back to
7.
the normal thing now. There we go. All right.
5, 12, and 7.
24.
There we go. 5, 12,
The
and
individual
7.
number.
It sucks.
5. Wow, that's like the most minuscule thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
What?
So during your free time, you had a habit of picking up blind fighting. You have a... That's actually not too bad. But for a Shinigami, it might be somewhat good. You've had a habit of blindfolding yourself and trying to figure out where you were. In doing so, out of sheer boredom, you've actually managed to evolve a form... That's misspelled, sorry. Evolve a form of blind sense around you. You get blind sense at 5 feet.
Blind sense, 5 feet.
So you can tell... You can't tell color or texture, but you can tell shapes within 5 feet around you of anything. Even if you are blinded.
Damn.
I mean, it's not minuscule, but like 5 feet is literally your touch range, so it's a little bit risky if you're blinded. Although I suppose if like you're fighting someone who doesn't have a reach weapon and they're within melee range of you and they blind you, in that very specific scenario, you're immune to their blind. Yeah.
That actually is awesome.
Well,
right.
technically, you can't take opportunity attacks when blinded, so...
Yeah.
Wouldn't that person have a chance to blind him and then run away?
Well, if they're within 5 feet, no, because blind sense means that he can still sense them as if he could see them with his blind sense.
Okay, fair. Just confirming that.
And when you're blind, doesn't when one of your senses get turned off, all your other senses are boosted?
No.
I mean,
I'm fairly certain that that's a myth.
Over a long period of time, yes, but that's just familiarization with already existing habits. The reason blind people can hear so good is because they have to rely on their hearing, so they have to, they have to train themselves to do it.
Okay, so I had to constantly keep training myself to do stuff. I can live with that.
So that's how this works. And as far as like opportunity attacks go on blinded creatures, no, there's no rule stating you can't. If you're blinded, you just have a disadvantage on the attack roll.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why many people don't opt to do it anyway.
Yeah, especially if someone casts darkness, but that's not going to be an issue. There is technically a spell like darkness. but that's
Oh
not
yeah,
important.
I remember now. Darkness was actually one of the main spells for my most overpowered D&D build.
It's a really good build. There's a lot of magic items from just the DM's guide, which specifically state if used on an obscure creature does A, B, or C.
Interesting.
What about the others?
I'm reading them now. Keep in mind, each of these is like a paragraph on my notes section.
Sorry.
12. That's actually pretty good. One of your parents, probably the one who isn't super busy all the time, so your father, wanted to teach you how to be independent and more reliable on yourself. So he did the only thing he knew, and he taught you how to cook. You get the chef feat for free.
I was about to say, does he get like wilderness survival skills? Did his dad just drop him off in the woods one day?
No, he taught you how to cook.
I know, but that'd be funnier.
It would be, yeah. You get the chef feat for free.
All right.
And a 7.
Come on, 7's gotta mean something good.
It's an addiction.
Oh.
So you get fooled addiction. So at one point you had a problem. The problem was simple. You couldn't stop gambling. You had a horrible and crippling gambling addiction no matter what. You always seemed to need to spend more money on it. You eventually kicked this addiction, but the world has just been kinder to you. Maybe it's your perspective, or maybe it's just your ideals. But things just have always seemed better since then. When rolling go on.
So like a former gambling addict.
Yes. When rolling a luck check, you need to get a 13 or higher instead of a 15 or higher.
Wow.
Oh. So he was a real problem child, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so your DC for luck checks is lowered. So luck checks are things that I'll randomly roll in the campaign to see how things are going for you or what's going your way. They can be somewhat important sometimes, like the stock of a specific item in a shop or something. But
so,
yeah, yours is lower. You're a little bit luckier.
So what I'm hearing is the matter of fact is he was a really bad problem child.
Yeah. I think the Academy probably sorted him out pretty nicely. Or maybe not. We'll find out in the campaign.
Maybe the Academy is where he got the addiction from.
Maybe, and that's a really weird addiction to pick up in the Shinigami Academy of all places.
Right.
Other students could probably teach it to each other.
Most likely.
Because students in schools and IRL do be teaching other students a lot of stuff, like gambling, all that, and all the other stuff.
Yeah, it's more like a college as well, because you live with the other students.
Yeah, I could tell you that for certain. Me and this guy went to Arch together.
Was it fun?
Me and Joel went. Yeah, we went to the Arch, the after school program together. We occasionally would get candy. Me, him, and some other friends would literally just play poker, gambling the candy, and I would always win.
Poker, very nice. I remember back in the day, one of the things me and my friends would always do is when Discord first got its minigame system with its like poker and stuff, we would always do stuff like that. We would play entire nights away just playing poker on Discord, even though it would be a really slow game.
Last time me and my friends played poker on Discord, I was up $100,000.
It feels like the bots are usually better than the players are. The bots play super cowardice the entire time, I usually find. But I think we're good. Yeah, we just got your mysterious secret to do now. Are you ready?
Ready.
So this can be the role that either gives you something super powerful or gives you an inclination to the story that is yet to unfold.
Wait, Jesus, please give me something good.
Oh,
Your inclination is to get me out of hell.
Yuha cannot help you here.
Alright, what can I get?
You're not a Quincy. Roll me a 1d20. One D20.
Okay.
For just a single 1d20, you could just type in exclamation point R.
Space 1d10. 10? 10. 10. 10, okay.
You found an extra arm just lying on the side of the road.
No, you get a free prophecy. So it says, regardless of what class you are, even if you are not a wizard, sinner, or other class that would normally get a prophecy, whether that be prestige class or not, you gain 1 prophecy for free. Roll me a 1d20.
Okay, it's not good, not bad. I don't know.
This could be the worst possible thing for you.
So a prophecy is literally just information. 7.
7.
Oh, I was going off of the Greek mythology version of a prophecy.
Basically meaning something bad.
In your darkest moment, your prophecy came to you. In the moment you were passed out on the ground, I assume, after having your arm lopped off, a vision came to you of the following. From the center of the hill of the Shinigami, growing from the execution ground, a tree made of crystal and light, bearing the semblance of a 8-branched sword, with multiple branches exploding from its already existing branches, slowly rose into the sky. From it, multiple other rays of light shined down, destroying the Serite as if they were explosions. This prophecy has stuck with your mind forever. A sort of sickness now infects your very mind itself, causing you to become delirious whenever you think about it. There you go. You had seen something yet to come. Write that down.
All right.
Okay, then. Last thing we'll do tonight is roll out your stats.
Oh, with what I'm getting, it might as well be all 0.
Well, I mean, you do have a -10 to your strength and dex, but you just need to make up for it with high con, I guess. But as far as your stuff goes, I think it's pretty funny because I'm almost certain.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Didn't we use point buy originally?
Point buy? No, I gave you the option to do, no matter what you roll, I always give you the option to do standard.
Oh, yeah, standard array.
Standard array.
We started out and I only used and we only had standard array for me.
Yeah, you basically rolled standard array as well, though.
So
yeah,
I rolled 3d6.
4d6 dropped the lowest.
Okay.
Joey, it's the same way for my campaign.
Gotcha.
Same thing. It just makes your stats a little bit higher on average.
Okay, I hate this. I wanna hate this, but I can't. It's so cool, but it so sucks so much.
That's usually my players' reactions, yeah. But go ahead.
You're suffering from main character syndrome.
Wow. Well, no, roll another d6. Just roll another flat d6 in there.
That's bullcrap.
If it's another one, I'm sorry, but just roll another flat d6.
Oh. Oh my goodness, dude, where did all your luck go? Did the last character you make, you rolled like 3 18s?
I wish I still had it.
Things are a little bit
We're still
different.
going through that campaign.
Just roll just another 1d6 because you roll 4.
46 drop the lowest.
Okay.
If you roll another 1, I'm sorry. I can't do anything to help you there.
Well,
Okay.
he might as well just put that in strength then.
Yeah, or dex.
Uh,
How would losing an arm,
No,
though,
okay.
stop
It's,
your dex?
it's 6.
thank
So
you.
3
Thank
plus
you.
1 plus 6. There you go.
Okay.
It's not
That's just 10.
it's not that bad. It's just the plus 0.
If it's the lowest you roll, just toss it in strength.
Alright, give me another one. 4d6.
Okay. 46. 1. Okay. Exclamation point. R. 46. Goals. Oh, dang.
Yeah, I forgot to
Forgot
put
the
the space. Yep, that happens.
$14. Well,
Drop the lowest.
So
so
yeah,
13.
13. So 10, 13 are your lucky numbers thus far.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that eggnog is coming back to haunt me.
Okay, so 1. Okay. Those are 46. 11.
So drop
Well,
the lowest. 9
okay, there's. Yeah, it's 9.
minus 1. Unfortunate circumstances of existence slowly haunt you.
Well, I mean, he's found his 2 worst stats.
14. Well,
11.
minus 11.
I mean, it can't get much worse, right?
Not
Yeah.
really. I'm fairly certain standard array doesn't treat you this bad.
I mean, he's kind of his next 2 rolls, if they are high, it will just be standard array.
Fifth. Well, minus 1.
13.
13.
13, and you get 1 more.
He might just want to go with standard array.
9. Well, yeah, you should just get standard array, brother. That's the worst set of stats I've seen. Oh, not the worst. I've had a guy with minus 3 before, but
Okay, so what's standard array?
standard array is, I believe. Hold on.
I'll pull it up.
Okay, thank you.
Because I don't even know.
It's pretty bad.
So,
Yeah.
you get a 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, and 8.
Okay, that's even better than this shit.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I like it a
I'll
lot.
the standard array. Screw that. Screw this donkey ball shit right here.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not. I would only said take that if you get like 2 18s or something. Unfortunately, within a Shin campaign, one cannot rely on their luck. You must use the ultimate ability that I have gifted you, player agency.
And Shin, you see why I love DMing for this guy?
My reactions to this shit.
It can be quite comical, yes, I've noticed thus far. Well, you put those in your stats.
It's not just his comedy. He's also role-playing gold.
Also, first of all, I want to tell you something. I think you'll find this quite funny. You were the first player in a while to not roll a skill proficiency from their fateful moments.
Sweet. So basically, I'm legit.
Yeah, I think you're the first player in a long time. Anyways, I have to go now, as
So
I have a Christmas party to go to.
All right.
Alright,
So my stats are standard array now. Please
Yeah,
tell me it
I'll let you just take standard array, bro. I'm not that much of an asshole.
I'm not either.
All right.
Heck, sometimes I even let my players just say, practice rolls, practice rolls.
Goodbye, everyone. Have fun out
Later.
there.
See you later.
Merry Christmas, all of you. Tomorrow we will be doing the Permadeath Killing Floor 2 Christmas Challenge. Thank you all so much for coming, and goodbye.
Good night.
Bye. See ya.